Bantamweight. Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, here we go with round one. Mixed martial arts superstars on both sides. Amanda Nunes versus Holm. And despite Nunes beating Cyborg to win the featherweight title, she still believes she does her best work here at 130.
She feels as though 135 is her weight class in Holm.
Could be the beginning of the end here.
Oh, the jab of Nunes.
Oh, big left.
Oh, look at that. Great job getting to her position, right into that single collar.
That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
All right, so she lands yet another leg kick there. She's landed several in the round, and now you see the damage. It's obvious on the other side.
I mean, look at the redness in the leg, the bruising, the welts on the leg.
Nasty.
From those leg kicks. It's unbelievable to watch someone land that kick over and over again. But if it's working, why would you change it? Keep going to the well.
Under 3 minutes here to go in the round. Oh, now she gets it done with the side kick, though, so we'll see if her opponent can adjust and not be on the wrong end of too many more of those.
Well, she's going to have to if she intends on getting into her desired range. If she continues to take those side kicks, she's going to stay at the space that her opponent wants her.
Back and forth we go! Now her opponent,
her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's hurt. She has to really get after her now and try to find that kill shot that's going to finish the night.
Oh! The jab followed by the right hand. Power shots landing on both sides. And the chins continue to hold up.
Oh, nice right hand.
90 seconds now to go in round one. Well, Holm's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find it. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that one shot that would have finished the fight.
Oh, man, that kick looked like it hurt. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing. She's standing on the right now. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
10 seconds now to go in the round.
Another one!
Round two next. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC, chief among it. The big knockdown courtesy of that punch.
A big knockdown off of that punch. She was flowing, letting everything go, and then she sat down on that strike that put her opponent down. It looked like the fight was over, but we do go forward.
Well, DC's all fired up. Here we go with the start of round two. Amanda Nunes versus Holm. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. All right, so Amanda Nunes getting off here again. Huge shot by her there, probably her best strike.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. Get right here.
Well, I'm a play-by-play guy. I'm not an analyst, but I have to admit to being surprised that she hasn't even attempted a takedown at this point in the fight.
It's crazy to think that someone has such a dominant skill and is not trying to take advantage of it. Someone needs to get in her ear and say, start wrestling, because right now you are falling behind.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concerns from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Well, eventually she will turn this defense into offense, but she seems to see these strikes coming from a mile away.
She sees them a mile away, and the hands are exactly where they're supposed to be, right on the chin.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her body.
Picture perfect body shot by her there. She's got her opponent on the ropes.
She's got her hurt very badly. A shot to the body is one of the most damaging strikes you can take in all the fight.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on it.
30 seconds in the round.
Body shot.
All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and for her, it couldn't have come at a better time. That keeps her in the fight, folks. She got knocked down near the end of the round. You got to think if there were 10 more seconds, she might have been concussed, and that would have been the end of the fight. So saved by the bell there. She now has 60 seconds with which to recover. All right, she is all smiles as she makes her way back to the stool. DC, a lot of good action there in the previous round, particularly that head kick knockdown. Talk us through it.
She's a really good striker. She does everything so technically on her feet. So you knew when you were watching her land so many strikes low, eventually she would go high, and she did, and got that big knockdown that really did determine this round.
You ready? You ready? Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is underway here after one of the better 5-minute sequences in recent UFC history. Crazy action. Beautiful straight punch, and now her opponent's firmly on the ropes.
But she can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh!
Oh, that's big.
Oh!
Oh, nice kick.
She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect. Well, new round, same result as she continues to attack the body.
There it is again. Look at that. Oh, nice high kick.
All right, referee's going to step in here, and you got to think they're going to call on the doctor to look at her nose that looks nothing like it did yesterday at the weigh.
Well, the problem is she's blowing through the nose.
Yeah.
Her mouth is wide open, so now it's starting to swell. She's really struggling.
Well, the fans are booing the doctor, not the athlete, and it looks as though the fight is going to continue. We'll see how she chooses to proceed, given all the blood.
This is what she wanted. So now she's got to take advantage of it. She's got to empty the gas tank, try to finish this fight.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity as the referee gets us back underway.
This guy's a fighter, man. This guy doesn't want to lose a fight on the stool. He wants an opportunity to go out there and go out on the
Inside leg kick. She crowns her opponent now. Maybe the beginning of the end, Chad.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick. Like it's over.
Nice job to target that cut and land again. Blood becoming a real factor now. Oh, heavy shots raining down.
Gotta be careful here.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Nunes. Ooh, she's got a rear naked choke and it's tight. Oh, she got out. How good is that? Well, that cut is getting worse with every strike land.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
Fight back.
All right, so Nunes is right back to the full mount. How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautiful.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched. Big ground and pound.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything.
All right, she's right into side control right now, and a lot of fighters would prefer the half guard, but she does some pretty good work here.
She does good work in the side control. She likes it. A lot of people will not even pass the side control anymore because it seems like you're giving your opponent an out. But she loves the fact that she has such a great guillotine, and if they turn one way, she'll attack it. So you only have one option to escape this young lady, and by going to your knees, she always throws her hooks in and just gets brutal damage off from the top position.
All right, round 3 is in the books. Holly Holm's corner is visibly concerned about that nose, and rightfully so. Perhaps it was broken in that last round. Gotta figure it's gonna be hard to breathe the rest of the way. All right, as she hits the stool, we're gonna get you some replays, and I believe we have isolated the shots that have produced that cut on the bridge of her nose.
Yeah, she was on the receiving end of some big shots, and because of that, she is starting to wear the damage, and it's the one right here that lands and opens up a nasty cut on her nose.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
Well, her body language is all right at this stage of the fight, but man, the bruising on that thigh is a sight to behold. She hasn't made the requisite adjustment, obviously.
She hasn't made the changes necessary. She should have switched her stance early. She should have check kicked early. Now, she's gonna have to rely on the toughness to keep her upright and try to land something that gives herself a chance.
All right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is gonna get wider with every passing moment of the fight.
This is big. That's big.
Back to the feet now. Spinning back fist. Well, another miss there. She just hasn't managed her gas tank very well here tonight. She hasn't been efficient with her strikes, and as such, when she is missing, it's very taxing. Not a good look here. Well, Holm's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. Spinning back fist is there. Just missed with the elbow there. Oh, she got inside and right to the single collar tie. Back and forth we go. Oh. Nice job.
Oh, she's hurt bad.
Holly Holm's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that.
And now she has her back.
Man, Mark Coleman would be proud. Her ground and pound game is on point. Nunes is able to flatten her out. This could be real trouble now.
In the half guard.
Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Nunes. Oh, looks as though her right eye might be closed before too long. Spinning back fist. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Nice job by her there to block those shots. When you first go to a boxing class, the first thing they say is glue your guard to your face. Her guard's high tonight.
Her guard's high. Oh!
And there it is!
Wow!
What a turn of events here inside this arena. An absolutely crazy flush knockout, and there's going to be no wiping that smile off her face tonight.
She's going to be smiling all the way to the bank after a knockout like that. What a performance. What a knockout. Unbelievable.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 35 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight champion of the world, Amanda Lioness of the Ring, Nunes.
Amanda Nunes, your winner by knockout. And it's amazing to think back to people that tried to bury her after that loss to Juliana Pena. Look at her now, putting people away left and right yet again.
She's the GOAT. I mean, she is so good at what she does. She does a great job of finding her attacks, knowing when to go, and knowing how to finish fights. Amanda Nunes, once again, wins by knockout.